Hello fans and welcome to these final minutes of the match. So far so so great. What are your comments? And we heading into the 90th minute, leading 2-0. Goals from Elvis Rupia. It's doing good. It's doing good as we finalize the match and just catching on. It's the 92nd minute. Definitely another sweet 3 points. Drop in your comments. Join us live. It's match day center here. BIDCO versus AFC Leopards. BIDCO versus AFC Leopards. It's, when AFC Leopards is winning, in yamatere, any moment. It's been a wonderful match. I think the second half has been amazing. It's been amazing. Seated here at the AFC TV match day center, definitely. Let me grab a couple of your comments. Richard Dollar says, "Good job, boys. I'm proud." As we just count down, I don't think the match can have a different result from what it has now. Looking at my app here, 93rd minute, it's Kopale. Point ziko ndani ya box. Lugadiru Lumadede says, "Congratulations, AFC Leopards. Asante mno." Iko kitu point ni tatu. Osborne says, "Congrats, Yamatere." Where are you watching us from? Drop in your comments. It's been a breathtaking second half. As we wait for the rest of the panels to join us, I believe I've enjoyed this half myself. And it's all over. It's an emphatic win, 2-0, total dominance in the second half. Moses Wekesa says, "Good job, boys. In the second half, it's been amazing. And clearly, we had a much better second half. We had a much better second half than the match at the start. We had a much better second half. Leonard Avedi says, "Congratulations, team AFC Leopards. Big up fans." You see what it means to win a match, the sweetness that comes with a nice win is something that we all can't. Sayed says, "Watching from Lamu Islands, Yamatere." Great stuff. From Cabras, we have West Kenya. Kenyal saying, "It was a nice match." Waiting on my panel to join me, so let me keep grabbing your comments, fans. It's the post-match of AFC Leopards match versus BIDCO. As you allow me to also just how would I put it, just to also enjoy the moment. Great stuff. Daniel Musungu, "Congratulations, Yamatere." This is going to be your match day show. Every time we are live, every time we are playing, this is going to be interaction with the team and with the fans. Definitely, you have to stay here. So, a nice show in the second half. Great work. Great work from the team. Great work from the team. And we all can agree that one person today, one guy stood out and took the moment when it mattered most, and that's Elvis Rupia. He took his chances and gives us the 3 points. So lovely match we have there. What are your comments? Where are you watching us from? We have Robinson Luces who says, "Ours forever, great finish." The kind of attitude we need. We have Yobo Shanti who says, "Big up boys, yamatere." Fabian Wanyoni, we are now in for business, proud of my team. That means we join KCB at the top of the log. 6 points, maximum points from our last 2 matches. This ranks us the best start we've had in the league in a long time. Dante's King says, "This is great despite everything on the exit of the coach, and the team is still top. Congratulations." Daniel Musungu says, "Congratulations, yamatere. Keep." So it's been a wonderful match. It's been a wonderful match. We're looking to join the lads on the ground. The lads on the ground to give us something. To give us something from the ground so that we can join in and just savor the moment. More comments coming in. Kaitano says, "Nice play, going forward. He needs the same." David Odhiambo says, "Good job, Ingwe." Luvai asks, "Where is Mkangula?" Luvai, season day inaanza bana. We have 34 games. Mkangula is still part of the team and he should be joining in. Stanley, come on, man. We won the match. Anthony Wasike, congrats. We're proud of the team. Mulemi says, "Nice tactical substitutions." Drop in your comments, guys. Where are you celebrating this win from? 3 more points. Eric says, "One match at a time, ours forever. Kudos, boys." Man of the moment there, Elvis Rupia. Kevin Aye says, "Ingwe, nice one, boys." More comments here. Hadija says, "Rupia anachukua, anaweka." Hadija, "Rupia anachukua, anaweka." Lovely moments there, man. Lovely moments. It's Caleb Oma, good job, Mashameji. Great stuff, great stuff. We're interacting with you guys. We have a fan here from the Gulf, veteran Emiero. So guys, great win for us. And definitely a day that we can all helps us to put behind the events of the week behind us. As the coach had said in his pre-match, that he focuses on winning this match. And we're doing good so far. As you're waiting on the rest of the team to join in for their comments, to give us the updates, to give us the opinion on the match. Full time, AFC Leopards wins 2 goals away. We have Edgar Munzarti, who says he's celebrating all the way from Aussie. Edgar, big up, man. Thanks for the big support. Elias Inziani says, "Proud to be part of Ingwe family. We are Leopards." Great post-match here. We're having a good match. We've had some lovely second half. And great second half. We had the substitution of Austin, who came out and Muhehe took his position, and Shaka, Bienvu Shaka took the position for Olilo. Great change of the game. Well, there was that moment when we all held our heads high, held our hands in our heads when Sichenje looked like he had fouled somebody for a penalty. But man, big change. Dennis Mulaga says Ingwe is the biggest team on earth. Iko nini? Edgar, Celebua, great champions in waiting. Point ngapi zimebaki? We have Shkori Hamanishi live from Qatar says, good job boys, well done. Guys, it's a great show. It's so we're being joined by Rogers Eshtemi, who comes in live. Rogers.
Yes, Victor.
How did you find the match?
Definitely. After us, this joined first half, I think the boys redeemed themselves in the second half.
Yes.
And I think it is the substitutes that won the game for FC.
Mm-hmm.
There was no coherence in the first half. There was no coordination between the midfield and the strikers. And Rupia wasn't at its best in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
But in the second half, I think he pulled up his socks and he deserves those 2 goals. That's a moral booster for him as a striker, because everybody will be banking on him in the end for that, for them maybe to have a chance of ending the 22-year title drought.
True, man. But looking at the chances which we had, I see we had so many close chances, so many that we would have buried this match maybe with a bigger margin.
Yeah, sure. That has been the problem with FC Leopards since the beginning of the season. You watch at the Tusker game, and you feel like they should have won with a bigger margin. It was a similar scenario this evening because they created a number of chances, but now that profligacy in front of goal is somehow cost them. And I think they need a striker who can score maybe like 16 to 17 goals a season. If you get such a striker, I'm pretty sure the season, the title will be FC's to lose.
So you're saying the title is all about taking our chances. And Greg joins us live. Greg, where are you celebrating the win from, man? Greg, how did you find the match? As we get Greg back online, Greg, we're having a problem with your sound. Maybe, Rogers, briefly for the moment, there was this moment when we nearly considered a yellow card, a penalty rather. Genuine penalty or not?
Yeah, it was a 50-50 situation, and she changed it. I think it was changed gamble with that tackle. Maybe the position of the referee wasn't that good for him to make the decision. But if we could have used a VAR, I think it could some have gone in favor of BIDCO. Because she changed the tackle was a bit reckless, and the timing was a bit late. So it was a tricky situation, and I think maybe, to be honest and fair, BIDCO should have gotten that penalty.
Greg, your thoughts on the match? Your thoughts on the match? Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm sorry, there's a network problem. Let me log in again.
As we had Greg to sort the connection, on 69 minutes, Rupia gets a very nice cross from the left wing, that is from Kipyegon. More free and in big space, and easy tapping. Then he gets another chance behind the defense. Somehow seems the second half we're able to get back into the defense. What changed into Rupia's movement on this one? Greg? Yes, we can get you now.
I think I think, Victor,
Yes.
like I have said initially, FC Leopard has those deliverers, those people who can give you the ball, the creators. FC Leopards have them because from the fullbacks to the wingbacks to the wingers and the midfielders themselves, they have the distributors of the ball. So it's upon Rupia to position himself. You know, the advantage with Rupia is a direct striker who doesn't have a lot of flashy stuff of things. Yeah, once he gets the chance, he should bury them rather than maybe to try to be so mean on the ball. Just get the chance and put the ball behind the net. And I think that is he was advantageous this afternoon. And the two goals he has scored, I'm confident is going to boost his confidence. And I think we'll see more from this guy in the upcoming matches.
3 goals so far now, definitely the top scorer. Last season, Rupia was also, I think, the top scorer in the second leg when he came in for the team. Maybe a reason to believe in himself this season.
Definitely. Scoring in 2 matches in a row as a striker, that is very, very important for any player. And already you have seen he's gaining that confidence, and he knows that he's the lead striker at the club right now. So if he doesn't score, then pressure will mount on him. So he's trying to relieve off that pressure slowly by scoring goals. So he will not miss the supply because the supply is there. The supply is there. Players are there trying to feed him the ball. So it is up to him to make good use of those chances. Actually, he should have scored like maybe 4 goals in this game. Yeah, but somehow, you know, in football things happen. But the positive thing is, the positive thing is that he has won the game for Leopards.
Now, one thing that I can ask is the tactical change that came in this match seems to have been when we shifted to 4-4-2 rather than 4-3-2-1, where 4-2-3-1, where now Rupia seems to have been more at ease in now making chances. Shaka comes into the match, his debut. How do you rate his performance from the few minutes he was on the pitch?
I think he's one of the players who will be very key for Leopards as well, because his physical presence in the pitch kept off that pressure from Rupia, the concentration from the BIDCO players, because almost of the time they had focused on Rupia. So when Shaka came in, Shaka is a striker, so he tried to relieve those players, the markers from Rupia, and that gave him the chance to latch in front of to just lack around the 18 box, and definitely that is how the goals came. And I think in the first half, BIDCO were more tactically superior because they had locked the flanks. You couldn't see the normal FC Leopards winger trying to drive with those tricky balls into the box and maybe bring in the crosses. But once Kimani made those changes, I think things changed. And it was now for Leopards to decide how many goals they are going to score. And unfortunately for BIDCO, they also had their chances, but they never used them. So that is football for you. If you don't make good use of your chances, there it is. But already, I think BIDCO have proved a point. They have made a point that they are in the league to compete, not to participate.
Yeah, but I think we can also say that Leopards have also made a point to really get this one to bring it up to speed. And now there is also the other Mwendwa. Mwendwa comes in for Owiti, like for like, speed. What did Mwendwa change that Owiti perhaps wasn't having? Because it seems when Mwendwa came in, there was another level of cutting edge and dominance on that left wing, which he likes to play, and yet is a right-footed player.
The advantage with Mwendwa is that pace. No any defender would like to meet up a winger or a striker who is pacey, because you never know where he's going to cut back. And as a defender, you're always unaware on which way the striker or the winger is going to use. So you're always on the back foot. And that is exactly the advantage to Leopards, whereby Mwendo comes in and try to drive directly into the danger zones. And that is easy for the strikers because they just have to try and shift or rather shake up and then get the ball.
Great. I think in terms of the number of goals so far, compared to where we were last season at this point, there is a big improvement because I think at this juncture last season, we hadn't scored a goal the first two matches. The first one was a 1-0 loss to Homeboys. The second one was a 0-0 draw to Kariobangi Sharks at Kasarani. But the same Kasarani seems to now be a nice hunting ground for this team. Going forward, tactically, what would you change as the coach to probably dominate matches in the coming fixtures?
No, it always depends with the matches you are going to face because each match comes with a different tactics for a coach. You can't go with the same system of play. That is why Modo had to change the first half style of play in the second half, and that bore fruit for him. So you really have to change the tactics as per the game you are going to play. So it is up to Modo to decide which tactic am I going to use so that at least I can get 3 points and continue with the winning run.
So next game, so much lined up. You can follow the rest of the action. We'll be getting all the other videos live on YouTube. And this interactive show, Match Day Center, will be exclusive on YouTube in coming days. So be sure to be tuning in for each match day as we do this. Now, Rupia seems to be on song, the rest of the midfield. What really changed today in terms of defensive approach? Because the team seemed to have been less under pressure with a clean sheet coming in. What is the confidence that seems to have changed compared to last weekend?
Definitely the inclusion of Sichenje. He brings balance in that team. Like I said before the game, this is a guy who can play deeper in the midfield and he can play in the central defense. You know, coming in the central defense, he brought confidence to Kamura because Kamura, as you know him, if he plays with a partner who is not that confident on the ball, then you'll be prepared for a very tough day that day. But the arrival of Sichenje gave him confidence, and then now he was easy to supply, intercept those dangerous balls at ease. And you saw also the fullbacks did their job. They were facing an experienced team which had the likes of
Yes, Rogers, we lost you there for a moment. You saying that, yes. We lost you for a moment. You saying AFC Leopards was facing quite an experienced team despite the name, yes.
Yeah, definitely. This is a team that has been together for the last 2 or 3 seasons. So that tells you a lot about the squad itself. And having gone for over 22 years without a title, that equates to the average age of this squad. Yeah. Most of them have not been born by that time. So it's going to be a very glorious moment and a moment to savor if by chance they end that title drought this year. But you know, it's not a celebration time. It's only 2 matches into the season.
2 matches into the season. I agree with you.
2 matches into the season. So
we have Kevin Commissioner says. Kevin says, kindly reintroduce the weekly interview with players. It helps to connect to the fans. Kevin, the season has started and we'll be reviewing our content here at AFC TV to bring you more. So, Rogers, in summary, as we conclude, the December period, and definitely the derby is not so far away. We're less than a month away from the derby, the first derby of the season, and I'm sure everybody is looking forward to that. What are the things that you feel the coach can strengthen in this team, having looked at the play? What are we missing that we feel in the window that is coming we need to strengthen? Already in the second match, I'm sure you've noticed something.
Yeah, Victor, First of all, the central defense has always been a weak point for AFC Leopards, because I understand they had pinned their hopes on the return of Duncan Otieno, because he's a versatile player who could play in the midfield as well as maybe slotting back at the center half. But unfortunately, he went. So that has left the coach with maybe like three options at the center half. He has converted Shchenje into the central defense. So likewise to Senaji, those are natural defensive midfielders. So in essence, the center half position only has Kamura. So here he'll have to strengthen this position. Come rain, come shine. He has to do some business there. And then while on it, they need to do some businesses in the striking department, because you need somebody who can give competition to Rupia, because you can't expect
Rogers, we have Shaka. We have Shaka. We have Hansel. We have Selassie Otieno. And you know, Boniface can also play as an attack. I think on the attacking depth, we seem to be okay. Where else do you want us to strengthen?
Not really. I'll differ with you, Victor, because Hansel is not a natural number 9. We want the finishers, my friend. We need clinical finishers. Yeah. For it in the title, Shaka, people who can score goals. You have creators across this team.
Yes.
But the only real number 9 maybe we can bank on is Rupia.
Shaka is also number 9, natural.
We haven't seen him, so it is only the start. We can't make the judgment yet.
Great stuff, Rogers. I think that's what it means for us to dream. And you know, if not for COVID, man, we would be doing this on location. But I believe we want to thank all the fans who joined us for today, and we thank them a lot. Join us, follow us on our platforms, and we're looking forward to joining in the next match day. Others from the AFC Leopards team here, on behalf of the rest, Rogers, Gregory, Keegan at the stadium. Thank you all fans for tuning in, and God bless you. Take care.
Cheers, man.